All right, let's just get right into it. Once upon a time, Monday nights were exciting. Like, I would be like excited for Monday. And no Raw was coming. And it would be kind of a, what's going to happen? And I wouldn't drop my phone. I don't think that Raw carries that kind of excitement anymore. We're going to get Joe in here. Indy has already picked her time. She's picked 8:17. Let's get Joe in here. See what time he's got. Joe, what's your time?
You know what? I'll do 8:11.
8:11?
Don't.
Dude, when was the last time Raw started at 8:11?
It started like at 8:06 a couple weeks ago with Javon Evans opening the show.
That's true. That's true. I don't know, man.
I just don't see like they don't really got nothing big hype to talk about for like 30 minutes. So I'll say 8:11.
8:11 might be a decent time. Let me write these down.
I'm just going early today, y'all, because it just don't seem like Roman gonna open the show tonight.
You think Roman opens?
Nah, it don't seem like Roman gonna open the show tonight. It don't seem like LA Knight will open the show. I think they just gonna go straight to a match and then save for like afterwards.
I think we might all be on the same wavelength of thinking it's going to be an early situation.
Yeah, so I'll say about they do recap. Da-da-da. They're gonna do people walking out, whoever it is. Corey and Michael did a little talking. Da-da-da. Yeah, I'll say about 8:11.
What if they go crazy? What if Big Cass opens the show, Joe? What if it's Big Cass's day on Monday Night Raw? You know he's 7 feet tall, and you can't even teach people how to do that.
Yeah. I don't think they want to do that just yet. Big Cass ain't a. What's a good way to put it? He's not the opening guy. He like the mid show.
It's crazy that they didn't sign Enzo, right?
I'm saying they're trying to show them apart, not show them as a tag team.
Panther, what's up, sir? We're starting to get some guesses in for when the bell tolls, man. Feel free, drop your time in there. Mindy has 8:17.
Damn, girl.
Joe took 8:11. I'm thinking 8:15. Enzo just recently wrestled for an indie promotion in like the Toledo, Ohio area or something like that. No, it's Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds.
Cuyahoga. He's at the fairground, yeah.
Panthers got 8:20.
I'm feeling bad now. Shit, damn.
I don't think they're going to sign Enzo, man.
I say this. Maybe they just trying to show Big Cass apart that he don't need Enzo.
You know, I just thought of something. Literally, just in this very moment, I just thought of something.
Okay.
Raw is in Buffalo, New York tonight. Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds is not far from Buffalo, New York.
That's 10 hours. At least 10 hours.
You think?
Yeah, New York. Get to New York. It's about 10 hours. You take
Buffalo ain't that far of a drive, dude.
No, like 10 hours.
Buffalo's like a 6 hour, like a 7 to 8 hour drive, something like that.
Oh. Yeah, something like that. It depends on the day and traffic.
Irregardless,
yeah,
he could hop on a plane. Like a 2-hour flight. Maybe. Panther says they're testing the waters with Cass.
See, told you.
Enzo from New York.
He's from
Jersey.
Brooklyn. Jersey.
He's from Jersey.
Jersey. but close to Brooklyn. Well,
New Jersey. Man.
see, that's what I'm trying to say. They trying to do. They ain't trying to have him like a tag team. They trying to be like, hey, can you be a solo?
Hell no, Big Cass can't do it solo. Wrestling Cartels, yeah, it's New Jersey. Jersey.
I mean, think about it. They did it. They do it with every tag team.
I think he needs Enzo. I don't think he's a solo guy.
They do it like the only true solo team that can do it. Ed and Christian and the Hardy Boys. They can do solo.
Wrestling Cartel said, no, he can't. Wrestling Cartel, be sure to drop your time in for when the bell toll. Dude, Big Cass is not going to get over it as a solo wrestler. Not that he can't be a generic big guy mid-carder. He can be that. And I don't mean, and that sounds really negative. I don't necessarily mean that as a negative. He can be a generic mid-card. But we all remember him with Enzo.
And everybody remembers him turning back against him. Damn,
that's funny. I was going to go with 823. I went with 815 instead. Y'all brainwashed me into thinking this is going to be an early bird special.
Damn. You know what? I'm still holding my luck with 811, y'all. I hope.
Cass needs Enzo.
Damn. I say this. The only reason why Big Cass need Enzo because go back, you need the mouthpiece for the group. And to be successful, you got to have the right mouthpiece and the right partner. And them two, if you go back to NXT days, they were the bomb. Then when it came to Raw at the Mania, so basically, yes, they can't be separated, even though they should be separated, but you need the mouthpiece to help the big guy get over.
Yeah.
Now they just bring him back as his manager. Hey, that's a different story. But tag team wise,
yeah, I think the problem with trying to have Big Cass be the big guy in the mid card is that there's been better big men in the mid card that couldn't keep momentum in WWE over the recent years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When Bronson Reed returns, what do you then do with Big Cass?
Well, if you think about it, technically right now they're doing a Raw SmackDown split. So they're doing a secret shake. So he could go to SmackDown.
Bronson Reed?
Yeah, he could probably go SmackDown.
You're going to break him away from the vision completely?
Yeah. I mean,
because here's the issue I see right now. What Big Cass is doing, Oba Femi just did. And is still kind of doing. It's the same gimmick.
But
well, what's the difference?
At least facing major players, not just the basic jobbers.
Well, I guess Brock faced Brock.
Yeah.
Oba's had one major opponent. That's Brock. Now he's going to face Braun.
Don't know where yet.
Just lost his last two programs and is a tag team champion with Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
Big Cass and Oba Femi are doing the same character on Raw. That's a problem. Who's the bigger star? Big Cass or Oba? Oba.
Because I don't think nobody really cares about Big Cass at this moment.
And they can't care about Big Cass right now because the thing that we care about isn't there. The thing that we care about is Enzo.
Yeah, because if you go back to when he, after the Penta and Ethan Page match, no, Divine and Ethan Page, nobody really cared. There wasn't no big pop or nothing. Just like, oh, that was it.
No pop. I don't think you can get Big Cass over on Raw with Oba there. They probably should have started him off in NXT right now. Not because he needs to be in the developmental brand. It's just that what he is, that spot's already filled on Raw. I'm not going to say Oba's better at it, but Oba's better at it.
Yeah, Oba better. Oba definitely better.
Now, granted, Oba ain't 7 feet tall.
Yeah. But granted.
How tall is Oba?
6'5", I think. 6'5".
So now you have a whole different problem. Like, you can't put Big Cass and Oba in the ring together. Big Cass is bigger than Oba. The presentation is that Oba is some kind of monster. He's not.
He's the ruler.
He's the same size as Pete Hogan. Pete Hogan was 6'7", 303 pounds. Oba Femi might be smaller than Pete Hulk Hogan.
I had to look into this.
Dude, I'm telling you. God, I'm telling you, Oba's not that big, man.
No, I'm just trying to. I'm picturing Pete Hogan. I'm trying to do them comparisons side by side, and I have to. That's why I say I got to look into this later on to see them side by side. That's why, because we talking about like 70s into the 80s Hogan. I could see it. Like when he was in the WWF, yeah, 4W, WWF, yeah.
All right, here we go. Oba Femi is currently billed at 6'6".
Okay.
He's actually 6'4". Prime Hulk Hogan was billed at 6'6" to 6'7". Actual height, approximately 6'5".
Okay.
Oba was billed at 310 pounds. And at some shows, he's been billed as low as 295. He has thinned out a lot this year.
Yeah.
Hogan was usually billed at 303 to 305.
Okay. All right. It's crazy looking at Pete Hogan that way. But yeah, okay, I see. Okay. Pete Hogan. But that's crazy. Damn, crazy to think about that. Oba and Pete Hogan.
There you go. Gotta love AI. Just put that together for me.
Damn, that was fast.
That was fast. That was fast.
But they made Oba like Big E though.
That don't look like Oba, but
like Big E.
yeah, he does look like Big E. So yeah, they're trying to make it like Oba's like gigantic, but he's just Hogan size. Big Cass is Kevin Nash size. And I don't know if you remember, but in WCW, they did their best to never have Nash standing next to Hogan.
Oh, yeah, he was in the far back. He wasn't that close. Yeah. Oh, except for the finger poke of doom.
Except the finger broke the deal.
Well, ain't that something? Okay, so big Cass, 7-foot dog. With the big boot and everything. Oh, speaking of big Cass, I don't know if you paid attention to it, but it seems like they're having a program with him and Corey Graves where Corey don't say nothing about him.
Remember, I said that. I said, watch, they're going to have Corey come out of retirement and face Big Cass.
Yeah, so I think he might come out, but I don't know. He just ain't saying nothing about Big Cass. It's Michael Cole doing the talking. So if it happens, it happens. If not, hey, it is what it is.
It'll be interesting. I mean, he's been at the Performance Center taking bumps for like a year now. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So you're thinking that Roman opens the show or no?
Nah. Because why they want to have him open the show? I say he's going to probably close. Okay. They getting somewhere.
Why they give Hogan coked out eyeballs, man? What is up with that?
Well, you gotta remember he was. I don't know if his eyes were blue or yellow back when he had a kid.
I think he has blue eyes. Man. Let's take a look. Let's see what's actually in the Raw preview. See what we actually have.
All I know is they're supposed to have Penta in LA. Nah.
Well, dude,
LA Parker.
Solo was supposed to rejoin the Bloodline, right? Is it going to happen? He's being presented to Roman. I don't know what that means to be presented to Roman.
That's what I say. Probably gonna be later on in the night. So that's why Roman's gonna be probably later. He ain't gonna open the show. So you gotta think. They'll probably do some recaps. They'll probably do like, hey, background with Solo and Jimmy talking about that, joining Roman tonight, and then they'll start a match. So that's why I say 11.
Maybe. I don't think they have Solo rejoin the Bloodline.
Solo gonna have to worry about Fatu and the brothers. And the crowd gonna be like, no.
Yeah, the crowd's gonna be into this. This is gonna be a good segment. I mean, it would be a good opener. You get the crowd hyped up. I mean, I don't know, man. Does it fit in the opening? Does it fit in the close? What else do we got? So we have the Raw is actually going to be chock full of some great matches tonight, I think.
Okay.
I jokingly said, it's hard to be excited for Raw as I open this show, but Raw's got some decent matches in line tonight. It's all about that number one contender tournament to face Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
What are we going to have? Let's see. We have
I think it's Penta, LA Parker, LA. Yeah.
Let's see. El Fiscal is facing Rey Fenix.
Ooh.
And Dragon Lee is facing Dr. Wagner Jr.
Okay, so Luchador night. Okay.
Luchador night. No Penta tonight.
No Penta.
Where'd you see Penta versus La Parka?
Oh, that's probably gonna be
Maybe that's gonna be next week. Maybe
the next round. My bad. That's the next round.
So, I mean, those are gonna be two high energy Lucha Libre matches on Raw. Let's off the WWE for incorporating AAA into Raw. Raw needs this.
They do.
Raw desperately needs this kind of energy. Additionally, the IC title is on the line tonight. Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I did see that now. That one I did see. I'll say Dirty Dom interferes because of his deadbeat. It's a deadbeat dad. Of course he gotta interfere.
I don't know how I feel about Dom interfering in this one.
I'll say that they probably gonna have Dom interfere because Dom is frustrated with the way he's going on Raw. How he presented weak on Raw, but on AAA he's like a mega star, and that's what his fear is about. Because why would you want to treat on one show I'm a mega star, and the other show I'm just like a
Dude, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
How'd they fumble Dom? You're talking about a guy who had so much heel heat that he couldn't cut a promo. It was deafening how they would boo him. But then whenever he won the IC title, the crowd went nuts.
WrestleMania.
Everyone was so invested in Dominic Mysterio. And now, kind of flat. They're a bit indifferent. What happened?
I say it went down here or started falling apart. The whole Finn thing happened. That's when it started slowly falling apart. And him and Liv, it fell apart before John Cena. Last match with John Cena. There we go. Yeah. John Cena, he had heat. Then after that, it just went downhill after that. And then that's when Liv Morgan came back into the spotlight. And so they focused mostly on Liv getting back the women's title and Dom just right there with the AAA. So that's when it fell apart around that time frame.
I mean, what do you think's next for Dom? Like, if you're going to have him interfere, is he going to work another program opposite Rey?
He's going to work a program with Chad Gable, get the title back. That's his IC title.
That's true.
And that will, if you think about it, if he goes with Chad Gable, fight for the IC title, this will be a way for Chad Gable to slowly move up, trying to redeem himself, and actually get in the world title picture for that. Not saying it's going to happen
when
like
did you
that.
pull that title off of Chad Gable? Are you going to let Chad have a good long run with the IC belt or no?
See, here's the thing. Chad Gable, I ain't hating on Chad Gable. He's good. He's good in the ring. He's good at everything.
He is good at everything, man.
But you don't really need a title to be a star. He could be a star without the title. And I could see him being the guy that's going to be like with the Roddy Piper, the $1 Million Man. He could be just that guy that just never gets the world title.
He's never going to have the world title.
He could be in that category, but still good in the ring. And I ain't gonna hate on his shortness, y'all. I'm just saying he could be that guy because you don't need the title to be a star.
Dude, I don't want to agree with that, but I think I do. I don't know there's an avenue to make Chad Gable a world champion. I just don't know that it's there.
Like I said, I ain't hating on the size. Like you say, he is good all around in that ring. He good with every character he been. But if you think about putting the world title on him, it could be good and it could be bad at the same time. So he could be good just being in the Kurt Hennings and Roddy Pipers without being the world champion. Because here's the thing. If you think about it, would you want your world title just to be doing German suplexes like Brock? Then you'll probably say he's the men's version of Brock. And then you think about it with the ankle lock. You'll probably throw him being like the Kurt Angle. He needs to have like his own signature finisher to be a champion. There we go.
And you think that's the thing holding him back, is that he has so many similarities to
German suplex with Brock, ankle lock with Kurt. And a lot of people use the ankle lock. I know a lot of people use it, but Kurt is the one who made the ankle lock famous. And everybody want to say that if you look at him, he's the miniature version of Kurt Angle.
I don't feel like Kurt was much bigger than Chad Gable, honestly.
Hey. But as the Olympian world medals, I could say he could be world champion, but he wouldn't be world champion long. That's why I just say he could be up there with Piper and Kurt Hennig. Because he really doesn't need the title. He could be fine with the IC title. He could be fine with any other mid-card title. He don't need to go back to the tag team. He could just be right there, and he could be the one fighting for that world title, trying to get a shot. And every time he go get close, he loses. And that's not a bad thing. I ain't trying to be mean about it.
It's not a great thing.
It's not a great thing. But if you think about it, could you picture Chad Gable being world champion long or short? Because I'm not, that's kind of bad saying short. But
I don't think he would be a world champion for a long time. Wrestling Cartel Live in our chat on Instagram. A little off topic, but why was Kurt Hennig never world champion in WCW?
Oh, simple. Everybody had their little contracts being the world title when they went to WCW. And your boy Hall, Nash, and Hogan all had in their little contracts on who could be world champion.
I think it was more Hogan than anybody.
Yeah.
I think that it boils down to just Hogan. Like, it didn't work for Hogan for Kurt Hennig to be the world champion. Because think about it. If you put the world title on Kurt Hennig, Hogan would have to have a match with Kurt Hennig. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine Hogan having a match with Kurt Hennig?
It would be like Jeff Jarrett, like, just lay down.
Yeah, I mean, Hogan would, there's no way, like, I don't want to say Hennig wasn't, like, a professional, but, like, it would be really difficult for him to have that match and not expose Hogan at that time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and also another reason why he didn't have the title is he was battling a lot of injuries at the time as well, and he was on some like pain meds.
Yeah, I mean, I think Scott Hall was just happy to be collecting a paycheck.
Yeah.
I think probably Kurt was just kind of happy to be making the money he was making, doing the work he was doing. And I think that's kind of it. I mean, he was making decent money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think Kenny was like, what, 150, 175,000 a year, something like that.
Yeah.
Try it out.
I think it was like no.
Kurt Hennig's salary in WCW.
I think it was 250 because who was it? Because the Disco Inferno wanted to get up there in that pay range. They said, told him no. There we go.
Dude, in 1999, Kurt Hennig earned $485,000 from WCW.
Woo.
During his final run there, he brought in over $1.3 million. It's a hell of a paycheck in 1999 to not be world champion.
Mm-hmm.
You want to pay me $500,000 and not be world champion? Sure. Yeah, I could do that. Absolutely, I can do that.
Damn. $500,000. Yeah.
I can't find a reason not to do it.
Yeah, that's why he also was having a lot of injury, pain going through. So that's another good reason why.
Yeah, man, I can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. I feel like Gable was probably making some decent money to not be world champion as well.
I think Gable, he up there and like, ooh. I'll say he's like in 800s.
I think he's making some decent money.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, what happened to the Creed brothers?
Oh, after that little, what do you call it, mass versus mass, they disappeared because they was El Grande's, what you call it, tag team partners.
Yeah, I get they were doing that bit, but I mean, Raw needs some tag teams or SmackDown, one or the other.
I think what they're doing right now is trying to come up with another finisher for them. With that, I don't know what you want to call it. The finisher is it's not that great of a finisher. And
you don't like their finisher?
I heard a couple people got injured from it. Like Damian Priest got injured from it one time, along with who else? Shizawa. He also got hurt.
Really?
Yeah, because the way they got you like on top of one dude's shoulder, and the other one just jumping off like a little slingshot at you, and the way they landed on somebody, they kind of got injured, so they didn't land perfectly.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh? Didn't know that.
Yeah. So Damon Tazawi, they got kind of injured from it, so I think they're coming up with a new finisher.
You might be right with Dom doing a run-in. I can't find anything of any talk of a Judgment Day segment at all on Raw tonight, so maybe that's going to be the Judgment Day segment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they put Solo back with Roman.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think they do it.
Mm-hmm. I feel bad. It's Solo gonna get attacked by everybody.
You think?
Think about it like this. Solo don't want to be in the bloodline. So what would be the best thing to do? Take out the tribal chief. You hit the tribal chief. Then you got Jacob Fatu coming at you. Then you're going to try to sneak out the ring. Then you got the brothers coming at you. So, if I was Solo, I would hurry up and hit Roman, kick him, and get out the ring and run the crowd. ASAP.
That could be a way to do it. That could be. I mean, I think maybe he gets beat down. LA Knight's going to come to the rescue. But
I'll say this. Depending on where they have Solo stand, he could do the super kick perfectly, hit Roman, and get out the ring.
I think I do an LA Knight run in for the save. I gotta find a way to make me care for LA Knight versus Roman, and having AJ Styles say that LA Knight should be world champion ain't enough to do it for me. I kind of need more.
I'll say this. His TNA run, he was good as a champion. As Eli Drake, he was good as a champion. But this ain't that TNA. Like Drew Gallo, he was good. But Drew McIntyre is better. But you just have to look at it. But right now, LA Knight, he's like the Botchmania star, if you look at it that way.
Yeah, man, he's again. You said that Chad's just a mini Brock and a mini Kurt. LA Knight's just doing the Rock.
You know the sad part about it? I say this. Here's the sad part about it.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I want to make sure I'm
No.
I'm not saying I don't like him doing the Rock, but he is just doing the Rock.
I'll say this. Right now, with everybody they got, I don't think they know who to make the title to. I don't think they know who to give it to besides Roman, Cody, Punk, or Seth.
They haven't built a single star in 6 years. There is no straight up, homegrown, legit, new WWE star.
I say this.
That they built.
Breaker was close. Braun Breaker was the closest one until he got injured, and then that went to scrap because he got injured. Braun Breaker was close. Oba, slowly, but not right now. He getting there. And who else? I say, Javon Evans. He need a couple more years. I ain't gonna hate on him. He need a couple more years. Even though he wants to break the Randy Orton's record, being the youngest champion. I don't think it's gonna happen. But then the next homegrown talent, I'll say the best next one will probably be Trick Williams.
Yeah, I mean Trick ain't at a level to go beating Roman Reigns.
That's why he's on SmackDown, so he could beat either Cody or Punk. He could beat one of them.
Yeah, anyone could beat Punk.
So I ain't trying to say he gonna do that. I ain't gonna say he gonna win the Money in the Bank and go after Roman Reigns. That's like a death wish right there. Now you gotta be somebody mentally, positively, 100% sure the company got their back on you, saying you're gonna beat Roman Reigns. Cash in. Because Roman Reigns the big dog got cast in, but I don't know about the Tribal Chief getting cast in on.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how you take the belt off Roman. I don't know how you do it.
Only way to do it, even though Roman's safe, I ain't never heard him got injured yet. Besides that, leukemia. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it. I just don't know how you take the belt off the guy. No one's a big enough star right now to beat Roman Reigns on Raw. SmackDown, anyone could be world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Like anyone could beat Punk. Anyone could beat Cody.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
see
hurt
that.
either of those guys. Anyone's at the same level. Like everyone on SmackDown's at the same level in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. You got any? You think there's gonna be any surprises on Raw tonight?
I say Divine Evans call out Big Cass. There we go.
And Enzo interferes.
Be close. Okay, let's say Divine and somebody comes along and try to take out Big Cass. There you go. And then you got your backup plan. Now, will they use his theme song from back in the day? I don't know, because that's a Jim Johnson theme song. I mean, CFO. CFWO. Yeah, CFO.
Quick fantasy faction update before we call the show.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Well, Joe.
Yeah, we at the bottom.
Current season 5 standings, we are still number 1. Current round 3 standings, we are still number 1.
Okay.
Just some top scoring before I go into some other information. So, just some top scoring wrestlers. Top single star is Tony D'Angelo right now. Top tag team is Divine Dominion. Tournament winners, Will Ospreay, Mercedes, Io Sky, Oba, Ariana Grace. We currently hold 3 different championships. We are the European champions. We are the Intercontinental champions. And we are still the reigning, defending Fantasy Faction World Heavyweight Champion.
All right. I'm gonna just say this right now, y'all. I really thought we was gonna drop because we had bad picks last time.
Really thought so. We had a solid lead going. I don't know if we can offer up any trades. Maybe we need to take a look at that. This Trick is still our captain, but I mean, right now, I mean, we are mid-round swaps cost 25 points. I don't know, man. Do we just let it? Do we just keep letting it ride?
I'll let it ride to next season.
Just keep running with our team.
Yeah, because do the points roll over if we can trade or nah?
Nah, once we're on a new round, it's a clean slate.
Okay, I say we hold off to the last round.
We are currently ahead by, where was the total points? 180 points is what's got us in the number 1 spot.
Oh shit! Oh damn! Okay.
We'll just let it run.
We're gonna let it run. Let it run.
That's our Fantasy Faction update.
Yeah, we'll let it run out. I say we let it run out till we'll do a trade before Wembley. That's when we should do trade before Wembley.
I think this round runs through all in. I think that's the last thing, and then I think the next day we got to pick new teams. I think.
Oh, never mind then. Shoot, never mind.
I think we're good there. I think we're all going to have good matches tonight. I don't expect Solo to join Roman, but I think the matches will make up for anything, not being anticlimactic there. I do still think Penta is winning this tournament. Nothing's changing my mind there. I think we're going to get Penta versus Rey Fenix as part of this tournament somehow.
I could see it happening.
I think that'll be the final. But that's it, everyone. Until Wednesday, keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.